This government will not rest until we get answers. Answers those grieving families deserve.
Canadian transportation investigators and consular officials are in Iran this week as an investigation gets underway into the shooting down of a Ukrainian airliner that Iran says was a mistake. Giving an update on the government's response to the crash a week ago that killed 57 Canadians, Transport Minister Marc Garneau said Canada is demanding official status in the crash probe. On Thursday, Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister will convene at Canada House in London for a meeting the government hopes will lead to justice and financial compensation for the families of the victims.
It is the purpose of this meeting to establish very, very clearly how we will work together internationally to ensure that we answer all of the questions that have to be answered, but we'll also make it clear to Iran what we expect to ensure a full investigation.
We're learning more about what brought the plane down over the skies near Tehran. The New York Times is reporting not one, but 2 missiles were fired at the jet just 30 seconds apart. This security camera footage, verified by the Times, emerging just hours after Canadian investigators got their first look at the crash site. Canada's meeting on next steps comes as Iranian leaders lash out at European countries for officially accusing Iran of violating the terms of the 2015 nuclear deal. Britain, France, and Germany have triggered a dispute mechanism in the deal that could lead to renewed UN sanctions on Iran, a step Canada is also supporting. Iran's president reacted to the crackdown by appearing to threaten the 3 European nations. He said, "Today the American soldier is in danger. Tomorrow, the European soldier could be in danger."
I would say to you it's not going to affect the way that the 5 countries tomorrow are going to meet in London.
Brokered by the European Union, the deal to curb Iran's nuclear program lifted international sanctions. But since pulling the U.S. out of the deal, which is now in jeopardy, President Trump has ramped up sanctions that have crippled Iran's economy. Tehran says its breaches of the deal would be reversed if Washington lifts sanctions. Garneau says 2 Canadian investigators currently on the ground in Iran are getting good cooperation so far, though Canada hasn't been granted access to the black boxes just yet. Meantime, the Foreign Affairs Minister says officials have been in touch with banks, insurance companies, and airlines to facilitate assistance to grieving families. For City News, I'm Karen Ciolin.